Hello everyone, today I am going to show you the bridge. So now we are at the bridge. So bridge is the topmost part of the ship. So all of the equipments will be here. So I will show you today on this video. He is Cadet, he is my friend, he is Cadet. So he will explain me everything all about the equipments and machines. So today let's enjoy for this video. So okay. Okay, so he is a cadet. Let's start from this equipment.
Actually, this is the ECDIS. ECDIS means Electronic Chart Display and Information System, and it's just as a electronic chart. Whatever we are doing in paper chart, we can do in here. Just passage planning and safely monitoring. So it will be easy to keep a safe navigation.
Okay.
That's all about this. And here you can see the display.
Okay. So next.
This one, and here you can see the two radar. We are using S band and this one is X band, and this one for long range detection. So if any heavy rain or heavy mist and high density of traffic, that time we are using this one. Now in every voyage we will be standby one radar and one will be in working condition. So this one for detect the objects which near to our vessel. I mean it will be accurate for that. And here we have the track. And once we are just updating our waypoint, here we will show the track. That means this passage we are following.
Okay.
And this one is steering system, steering gear. Here we have three functions: auto, hand steering, non-follow-up. Actually, when we are in open sea, we will all time we will keep in auto mode, autopilot mode. And here we have compass, magnetic compass, and this one will be gyro. And if when we are put in auto mode, we need to keep here this course. So whichever course we need to follow, that course we need to set and keep in auto mode. And here is the two motor have system. That means here you can see the light panel. Here is the navigation lights and these buttons and this are the lights. And this is about two pump for steering gear. So every 24 hours we will change one to another. And here is a fire and the fire pump. So in case of any emergency we can start from here, fire pump. This one fire and bilge ballast pump. That also in case of emergency, some kind of inflating or stability problem, that time we can start here and we can fill it. Here you can see the engine order telegraph. That means for maneuvering the ship speed. So here we have the speed limit, that means ahead or astern, stop engine standby, dead slow, slow ahead, half ahead, full ahead. So as per that, here we have the RPM. So in dead slow how much, slow how much. So you can check there. And this is public address system. So if you want to announce anything all around the ship, so you can speak from here. Then we have three functions. One is talk back, engine room, and cabin and passengers. That means we can directly call the engine room if it is pressing this one, or tagboard. Talkback means in mooring station, that means forward and aft. There also one receiver and mic. So if in case of mooring time, if we need to speak anything and there will be a mic, so we can talk from here and they can get some information about this. And this is about the car. That means search and rescue radar transponder. So in case of underneath ship, I mean when we are going to surveil craft, we will carry this one. So once it's started, that means it start to send signal, and that means if any rescue come, they will get the signal, and it will be show on their radar as tall dot. That means very far, and it will depends about become arc and become circle. So they can approach closer about the surveil craft. That's the main use of this one. And here you can see the ship whistle, and this one for clearing the window, then you wiper, like switch. Okay. And this one for search lamp, top. And we have two VHF. Here one is here, one is there. So always we will keep in channel 16 or 116, and one it will be in 68. And we have the gyro compass. So whatever or heading, that will be here always. And we can take bearing of any ship or anything approaching means we can take bearing by using this one. So like that we can keep and take the bearing of that object which is closer to our ship, or if we need to take any terrestrial object, anything like that, if you want to take bearing, we can take from here. So like this. And here you have this is local time, and this is our ship speed, now maybe 11, and this is the RPM, now nearly 92. And here we have the inclinometer, that means if ship rolling, how much it will be the period. So that means depend upon starboard or port side, how much will be the degree angle of rolling period. And this one is for rate of turn indicator, that means when we are adjusting steering, so we can how much we need to turn the ship or adjusting the course, that time we can adjust here. So rate of turn indicator.
Okay.
And here we have anemometer and anemoscope. This anemometer for detecting the speed of the wind, and this one for the direction which is blowing. Now it's nearly 22 knots is the speed of the wind. And that's the mode. So the binocular for just keeping lookout. I mean, if any vessel coming, we can check it. That's all about it. And here are some SAR. Always will be 2 SAR on the ship. So when we are going to survey craft, we will get this one. And here you can see the heading indicator. The 317.6. So whatever the heading, so that will be shown here. Here are some reports. And here we have voice data recorder. That means if any whatever we are talking here right now, or whatever order we are giving to engine room, it will be recorded for 12 hours. Every 12 hours it will be erased, and again it will be stored. So if anything happens, like any accident, so we can stop here, so it will be recorded, that 12 hours will be recorded. So we can check if any accident happened for further inquiry, so we can use for this one. And it will be on the top one. That means if ship sunk, it will automatically eject and start to emit the signal where the location of that one. The same like that aircraft, we have black box, same like that. This is the use. Here we have a two-way radio telephone, that means 3 in case of emergency, when we are leaving the ship, that time we will carry this one. And this one is specimen receiver about some meteorological reports. And here we have about our GMDSS, I mean Global Maritime Distress and Safety System. So this is also the receivers, and here in case of any distress we can send the signal. And here the receivers, some HF, MF receiver. And there are also distress. If any distress, once we press here, it will send to all the stations about the vessel is in distress. And this one is for Inmarsat C. That means satellite communication. I mean only some kind of messages will come from company or meteorological department or safety department, they will come here. It will via satellite coming in Inmarsat C. And here you have, you can see the Navtex. Navtex means for whichever coastal area we are crossing, that time the navigational warning, meteorological warning, and any rescue about rescue information, it will be automatically printing on English language on 518 kilohertz that frequency. Here you have the barometer for measuring the pressure of the current location. So here you can see that now 1013. And this one is about the smoke detection system. Every cargo hold, that means number 1, we have 5 number holes. So every hold have the sensors to detect the smoke. So any fire anything occur, it will show one alarm here or light. So we can detect in which hold there means a fire or something happened. And this all about the navigation guidelines and books and Admiralty charts. That means ship always keep a standard time. That means green means meridian time. This we will always follow, and here it will be the ship time, that means local time of current location. And here you have the echo sounder to find out how much deep the water. And here the fire alarm system. So for all deck here you can see the C deck, B deck, A deck, upper deck, engine room and second deck, same like that. If any fire anything occur, so every accommodation space there will be a fire alarm switch. So once you press, here the light will blink. So once the light blink, an alarm also will be run. So you can identify where the location. Easy to find out from bridge itself. Here we have two GPS. This one is new one, this one, old model. So here we will get the all time, we will get the lat and long, and here we will have the track which we are following, and this is our ship, and this is about ship speed now 11.7. This one's course over ground. That's about, and this one is lit, long range and identification tracking system, and it's for this tracking our vessel only for authorized authority, that means flag state or shipping company or a rescue coordination center, only for them. And here we have the Doppler log for measuring the speed. It's just working in the basis of Doppler log. Here we have the navigational chart. So this is about where we are doing the passage plan, and here we have the track. This is the track which we are following now. So every 15 minutes we need to plot our position. That was just confirming that we are going the straight route, or just deviating the way, or checking that. So we can check that. So here we have the position right here. So as per the lat and long, 22 degree 11.5302 knot, and that will be here, and longitude also we can take from here. So this will be our position. So that's the whole, it's all about this one, about navigation equipments which we are using for the safe navigation. This is all about the equipments which we are using in bridge inside. Seeing inside, that means ship RPM and rate of turn indicator. Therefore, when pilot come on board while going for berthing, and that time they can check it from outside. For this one, is both wings, then starboard and port side, we will keep this one. And here we have the temperature thermometer. Two type of thermometer is here. One is for wet and one is dry. So always we will keep two temperature. And this one about gyro repeaters, just for taking bearing. Here we have the gyro repeaters, same like inside. So the heading will be here, just repeaters. So once we need to take any bearing or something, so we can take it from here. That's both wings, starboard and port side, will be here. Here we have the name of the ship, that means Festival, and here you can see the radars. That means for satellite, that round one is for satellite, community satellite. And this is Monkey Island, this is called Monkey Island top one.
So he will say something, so let's hear about him.